Welcome to the Walking Dread podcast, everybody. I'm Adrian,
And I'm Julia.
and we are so excited to kick off this
Yeah,
this journey into the dark side.
absolutely.
So every single day,
Yeah.
we're bringing you a new horror story, a terrifying tale,
Hmm.
something to really get your spine tingling.
Get those goosebumps going.
Exactly,
A
exactly.
little bit of walking dread in your life.
So today we're diving into a story called Where Shadows Go.
Ooh.
And it really makes you think,
Yeah.
what happens when shadows come alive?
Just imagine, you're walking down the street and your shadow just detaches and, crawls into the sewer.
Oh, God, that's
That's nightmare fuel right there.
I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
So the story starts off kind of lighthearted. We have this young girl, Lily, who's playing with shadows.
Yeah.
And, she's having fun.
It's innocent fun.
Yeah, and her older brother, Ben, typical older brothers, shadows can't be alive, stop being silly.
Always the skeptic.
But it does make you wonder, right? What if?
Yeah. What if he's wrong?
Yeah.
That's the question that lingers.
Exactly. And that night, things take a very dark turn.
Oh, yeah.
Lily wakes up in the middle of the night.
Oh.
She hears this, scratching sound.
Oh, no.
And she looks over and sees her own shadow, twisting and turning into this monstrous form.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
It really is. It's like the unknown coming to life right there in her bedroom.
And what's interesting is that this phenomenon is happening all over the world.
Wait, so it's not just Lily.
No, it's not just Lily.
What's happening?
Shadows are vanishing. People are left empty, almost like shells of their former selves.
Yeah.
And they're all murmuring about this voice, a whisper, promising impossible things.
Impossible things? What kind of impossible things?
We don't know the specifics, but it plays on our deepest desires, What would you do for the impossible? What would you sacrifice?
That is truly terrifying.
It is.
And then we have this really interesting character that gets introduced. Dr. Evans, he's a physicist, and he's one of the few people who hears the whispers.
Right.
But he doesn't just give in.
Yeah.
He's trying to understand what's happening.
Yeah, he represents that logical side of humanity, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to just succumb to this. I need to understand it. I need to find a solution.
He's almost a symbol of hope in this
Yeah.
crazy world, right?
But his story also highlights how knowledge can be dangerous. That pursuit of understanding can lead us down a dark path.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like that classic tale of going too far,
Right.
that thirst for knowledge. Sometimes it consumes us.
Right, and Dr. Evans, he really wants to contain the shadows. He even tries an experiment on a cat. A cat that's already lost its shadow.
A cat without a shadow, that's already pretty creepy.
I know, it's double creepy.
Yeah, but the experiment fails, and it fails horribly.
What happened?
It's not pretty. I don't want to spoil it all, but it shows that these shadows, they're not just physical things. They're tied to something deeper, something within us.
Okay, that's making me think, what were those whispers actually offering?
Right. Maybe it's something we all crave deep down, but the price is unimaginable.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Yeah.
So Dr. Evans, driven by his desire to understand,
Yeah,
maybe even influenced by those whispers,
it's possible.
he decides to enter the shadow realm himself.
That's a bold move, a very dangerous move.
But that's what makes him such a compelling character, right?
Yeah.
He's willing to risk everything for knowledge.
Exactly. And it begs the question, would you do the same? Would you risk your very essence, your humanity, for a glimpse of the unknown?
It's a tough question.
It is.
And once he's in the shadow realm, he describes the shadows as intelligent beings, almost seductive,
Oh, yeah.
whispering secrets of the universe.
Tempting him with forbidden knowledge.
And he changes.
Yeah, he undergoes this agonizing transformation, but is also described as glorious.
That's so interesting. It's like a paradox.
Exactly, like he's transcending humanity, becoming something more, but at the cost of his human essence.
So he sees the truth, but loses himself in the process.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, is any knowledge worth that price?
That's a heavy thought, man.
It is.
And in the end, Dr. Evans becomes one with the shadows.
He merges with the darkness.
He's gained ultimate knowledge, but he's lost forever.
Yeah, just a fading memory of Lily remains, the girl who played with shadows, a haunting reminder of the life he left behind.
Oh, wow.
It's a chilling ending.
It is. It is.
And it leaves us with that unsettling thought. What if our shadows came alive? What would they become? What secrets would they hold?
And what would they crave?
Yeah.
What impossible things would they be willing to do to get it?
That's a question for you to ponder.
Yeah.
That wraps up today's episode of the Walking Dread podcast.
If you like what you heard and you dare to face your own shadows, Make sure to rate and follow the show.
We'll be back tomorrow with another dose of horror.
Until then, sweet dreams.
If you dare